Are you the one in charge?
We're a cooperative, so we're 30 volunteers. I'm one of the co-presidents of the board, and Pauline, who just left, she's our treasurer of the board.
Did you help create it?
I wasn't here in the beginning. I came after 1 year, and I've been here for the last 2 years. So the co-op's 3.5 years old.
Oh, that's
so what's
great.
your name? Just tell
Nancy.
us your name.
My name's Nancy.
Are you a regular here?
I am.
Yeah?
I
But you're not
come-
working here like she did.
I volunteer on Thursdays.
Oh, you do too? Oh,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought we were just coming to the company.
She comes on Wednesday because she knits, but she also volunteers on Thursday, so she helps keep the space open on
I
Thursdays.
just finished these.
Come in.
Hey.
Hiya, how are you?
Hi.
Hello.
It's really like pouring down with that rain.
Oh, really?
Well, a little bit, but it's really disgusting. The sidewalks, isn't it?
It's really disgusting.
Est-ce que vous êtes pour la plupart français ou anglais ou c'est vraiment les deux? Les deux? We don't know anymore in Montreal. People speak English a lot. Like they go everywhere and everyone speaks English.
I speak English. I'm from Quebec. I was just saying before you came how some people think I'm from the States because I have American cousins and I say things like coffee.
Coffee?
I have cousins
For
in
coffee?
Buffalo.
Coffee?
Yeah, so
Really?
I say coffee.
And I was wondering, you said about what's her name again? The person with meeting tonight?
Katie.
Kay, okay.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have a title, right? It doesn't work like that.
No, she doesn't really have a title. She's in charge of the stitch and bitch at
The stitch and bitch.
The stitch and bitch at the Milieu.
Is it demanding in terms of your time? Like, are you here often or?
I'm here very often, but it's because I love it, right?
Okay, you don't have to.
No,
You
we're
just
all
want to.
volunteers here, so
Yeah.
we choose to be here to support community art and to support accessible art. So that's why I do this. And I'm here, right now I'm here more like 1 day a week, 2 days a week, but sometimes I'm here 5-6 days a week.
Is
She does the most-
seamstress? Is that
No,
what
she's
you
not
call it?
seamstress. She does like knitting and crocheting, and she is really good.
Okay.
Like she's just like excellent. She's part of a network of other young women, you could say, who are kind of reviving the knitting scene and the crocheting scene.
So is it like a community center?
It's well, it's not a community centre. It's an arts hive.
That was your production for the night?
Yeah.
Your nails?
Then you're
Oh
gonna
no, not my
need-
nails. These things.
Oh! I just finished these. Oh, you did this by yourself. Wow.
Isn't that lovely?
I could never do that.
Gorgeous.
My mother tried to make me do that and I really hated it.
So you can go in there and create any kind of arts event. that
Because
you
when
want
we
to do.
pass in front of the window, you see a lot of stuff. Like there's a
Yeah,
lot
and
of
all the stuff that's inside
working
there.
areas.
Well, there's different working areas, but you can go in there. There's paints, there's pencils, there's sewing, there's construction. There's all sorts of things going on, and most of the materials that are in there, and the place is full of stuff, has actually been donated.
Oh, you're from here?
But I don't need to. Yep.
Oh, okay. So you were born French?
No.
No?
English.
See?
But I've
That's
lived
what I
in
mean.
Quebec
Like,
all my life.
there's a lot of people who are
Right.
born here now and are English as
I
well.
don't.
It's
Well,
like,
it always has been, like Montreal for centuries has had English speakers.
yeah.
One of the things I'm really interested in is food security, you know, actually doing urban farming. Where do we get our food from? I mean, they're really into disrupting, you could say, or dropping out of the system in which we find ourselves
That
in
system
now.
that's corrupted and cheating
Well,
and
you know,
lying and
it's-
scheming and...
So Nancy, Francois, they're all volunteers here. And then we have 30 other people and everyone takes turns. So there's 2 people here all the time that are volunteers to animate the space and to run the cafe.
So what does it take to run the place? Like what do you have to do specifically?
So we have the cafe. Usually we have 2 volunteers. One is more a cafe. So
you
they
sell coffees there?
yeah. So we sell coffees, we sell teas, fair trade organic.
What are those?
Yeah, these are the teas that
Can
we
I
have.
go see? No, I'm not supposed to. More serious.
Well, it's a
Takes advantage
system
of us.
that it's the 1% they're making
1%
too
of
much
everything,
money.
And we have nothing. We have nothing at this point.
Well, I just read some
Everybody I know
statistics
has nothing.
yesterday. If I can read these statistics now to you.
Well,
Guys,
we
I mean,
make you do
those boys,
it.
it's not really something you want to do, right?
Actually, in history,
It should.
and in history, men knitted more than women. It's only in the last 30, 40 years
It
that
became
women
so
started knitting. But
passe.
before that, it was men who knit. It wasn't women.
I taught my nephew, my 8-year-old nephew, how to knit in the hospital.
Do you like it?
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
really good at it.
Yeah, and François
But because
normally
it's
knits
something,
too.
once you get the hang of it, it's really productive. You can do something really
It's a
great.
good life skill.
Yeah,
It's a great
because you could actually knit your clothes.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable, your couch.
Oh, here it is. Oh, is it good? Okay, the global. Okay, so. That's not, it's the date, the one before.
Nice place you got here.
Thank you. Okay, listen to this.
And let's slip up in.
Are you starting to look at it? Oh, this one.
Yeah, I use this.
You have to see these out.
It's a 6.4 trillion a year food
Worldwide,
economy.
you mean?
Hmm?
Worldwide?
Worldwide, yeah. And the global advertising budget for food industry in 2001 was $40 billion.
So you can eat here if you
Yeah.
are doing some tasks
Yeah,
and
we
you have
have
to stay.
vegan food here
Oh,
because
vegan food?
also we want good healthy food to be accessible to people. So our cafe is vegan. We do have organic cow's milk that people can get lattes with, but all of the soups, salads, sandwiches, burritos, everything that we do here, it changes on a weekly basis what our menu is.
Okay.
Which is more money than the gross domestic product of 70% of the world's countries.
So they promote food more than they deliver food to people who are starving.
And that's the other thing is that they go on at the end of the spectrum are underserved customers. 1 person in 7 who suffers from severe undernourishment. Okay.
That's the main. She said it's the bitch thing. Is that it? Is that in
No,
the
it's a knitting circle.
Okay.
Some people call
Is that the right term? Simone, did you say?
Circle's good, but I've
Some
always
people
known it
call their knitting circle stitch and bitch, but we don't use that term.
Okay.
So basically, they are into food security. They're looking at how food has become monopolized by these big corporations, and they're actually saying, well, we need to get away from that. And we need to get away from that because, you know, companies like Monsanto, who have just basically bought up all the seed companies in the world.
So you have, for instance, here you have
Just
salade
fermented.
de guinea, légumes, secret citrouille et tofu croustillant.
Yum, pas bon.
She wants one. What is that? Three for $5? What is that?
It's
The date?
$3 for the small
Oh,
one and
okay.
$5 for a large.
Hello,
Hi, it's us.
come on in.
It's
There,
just the
great.
universe works like that.
This is
sometimes.
yours.
There's a word for that. I don't know.
There is
So
a-
if you want to, those who want to take a picture, maybe we could take one here sometime.
Please.
They're hiding everything, the money,
and,
the food,
you know,
the
they-
resources.
The other thing, you know, it's just like all this food stuff. I mean, that's just food that they're thinking about. But they're thinking about indigenous rights.
If you don't have that much money and you don't have the means to go to a fancy store and get fancy clothes, you can just do it yourself. And you have something unique that you can
Right,
create.
and it's therapy as well to have something.
You didn't do this, did you?
Not this, no. I'm-
Do you do like sweaters and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
that?
don't have any sweaters that I made tonight, but normally I make
How long does it take
sweaters.
to do a sweater?
Well, for me, I knit for a long time, so it takes me a week or two.
A week or two? It's a short amount of time to do that, right? For
Yeah,
someone
but it
who's
would
not
take some
used to it.
people. It would take some people like 6 months.
And not just indigenous rights, but you know, indigenous sovereignty, because we're on unceded land here in Montreal, right? So they talk about that. They're interested in learning the language.
So what's the right, politically correct right word to use? Indigenous? Is that the right word?
No, I say indigenous.
But there's not just sewing here. That's
No.
because there's a lot of stuff.
I'm just
from the
normally our
ocean.
sewing night is on Tuesdays,
Yeah.
knitting is on Wednesdays, and then Thursday is urban homesteading. And also we have a series of indigenous knowledge sharing, so Mohawk language classes on Thursdays,
Okay.
so every second week, and then every other week is urban homesteading. And then on the weekends we have music, theater.
I make little things or big things.
Big things? Like what?
Big things with big yarn. I make upcycled
Big
yarn.
yarn?
Yeah, I'm doing a workshop on Friday, showing people how to make upcycled yarn out of sheets
What
and
is
old
yarn? I don't
clothes
know
and
that
things.
word.
Oh, yarn
Sorry.
that you knit with.
But I think
I'm not sure anymore what the
in
right word is.
Australia we say indigenous.
Native Americans?
No,
sometimes?
First
that's
Nation.
not-
First Nation.
First Nation?
But also, you don't just say First Nation. You've got to say
Yeah.
like.
How would you qualify those?
Like,
that
you don't even say Mohawk because they have a different name.
that clan, or I don't know how
No,
to
no,
call
no,
it.
no, no, no.
Not
It's,
clan. See, it's so difficult
No,
because
no.
you can't
They
use
say
the wrong
okay,
word, but I mean,
but you got
what
to
is the right
identify.
word?
No, you got to identify whose land you're on, whose territory this is.
It's really hard for people to understand that they're welcome to come in.
Hello.
They usually think that it can't, or it's like an exclusive club or something, which it's not.
No, this is.
But it sort of looks like it. With the big windows and a lot of stuff going on, you're like, okay, what's going on there? Is there a party or something? And that's what I thought first. I was like, oh, there's a big party, but then, oh, they're always here. I know, but most people don't know that. That's what I mean.
I'm telling you, it's how do you say
Sure,
it?
it's Iroquois.
Iroquois.
Iroquois, I think.
Well, there are different. Oh, is that her? Maybe she's calling to see.
No, I don't. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know.
Okay.
And then Simone usually makes us very
Yeah,
good
she
cakes
told
for the
us.
neighborhood, and everyone comes here for Simone surprise cakes.
Oh,
But we
surprise.
don't have any right now.
Yes.
She's been busy, I mean.
But
She's been very busy.
this is one of the struggles of our spaces. Like Simone is volunteering to make cakes here, so when
Yeah.
her life gets busy, then she doesn't necessarily have time to make the cake. But we know that that's how it goes.
But
right?
you
We
need
give
more
what we can.
volunteers then.
I'm hoping it's Maria. Thank you, Maria reminds me of this time. It is. Maria! Oh, Maria's darling. Darling, listen. Yeah, listen, can you
We
get
just saw
hold
it.
of Mama, please, very quickly?
And
Like
then
normally you would knit with wool yarn, but I make it out of sheets and jeans
You
and
have some
t-shirts and things like that.
Yeah, you have something to show?
Oh, I took my baking.
Oh, you did that?
So this is made with fabric.
So should we get ready to go?
Yeah. Do you want to know some more things about First Nation stuff?
Oh, if you have some more, yeah. I don't know, like, because what time did you tell her that we'll get there?
We'll
I
go
don't
there now.
wanna-
They're going to be there till 9 for sure.
So I guess it's not just a party. There's something going on that's deeper than that. There's a lot of stuff too. Like, is it like all donated stuff or is it yours?
Yeah,
All of yours?
everything is donated here. And then the idea is to make art accessible for people that don't have a lot of means. So normally art is in more club spaces where you have to pay a lot for a class.
Yeah.
So here we're trying to make art accessible for anyone.
You don't spend time there at all.
I don't spend much time there. I did at the beginning.
Because I saw it and it doesn't seem like anybody could walk in. It doesn't
Yes,
seem
anybody
like...
can walk in.
I know now. So what is it exactly? Is it something that you hang and then you could put stuff in?
Yeah, this is a wall hanging with a pocket.
Okay.
So you could just put pens or
Oh, okay. I
papers
see.
in it,
Yeah.
envelopes. The brown part was a bed sheet,
Really?
and then
This do you mean?
yeah,
Oh, so you,
yeah.
but you knitted that though, right?
Yeah, I knitted that, and
Okay.
then the pocket is from a pair of pants.
But I
They
mean,
have
when I would be
potlucks
from the
there.
outside, I wouldn't think, oh, I'm gonna go there and just.
I did-
It seems like a sort of in party or something that's
No.
going on for. But
Yeah.
it's good that we
Yeah.
tell people that they can actually go
They
in
can go
and say
there.
hi and
Anybody,
you're welcome.
but just anybody can
Because
go
it's
there.
not a store, it's not something we've seen a lot.
no, that's
People are
right.
not used to it anymore.
No, people are not used to it.
It was, I guess in the 70s and maybe 80s, it was more, you know.
I think
rampant.
even in
It
the
was more
40s, like
a-
more community based, right?
Yeah.
People would come together. It's really,
Now it's all about the phones.
well, it's all about, fragmentation of society.
Je fais semblant d'être une participante. Ou ben, je fais semblant que j'ai été initié à votre secte. J'ai le cerveau lavé, puis je
Ça va là? And people being more and more kind of isolated and we've lost our sense of community where people have lost families or whatever.
Especially the generations that have been born with the internet and the cell phones. They're just glued to it, and that's all.
So true.
Everything else, they're in a group and they're all texting, like even to other people as they have their friends right there.
Yeah, I know.
We always need volunteers, but part of the struggle too is that a lot of people volunteer here when they're visiting or when they're in between looking for jobs, and then they only stay for a couple months and then they leave. So what is actually better is to have a volunteer that's able to spend more time here. And we're starting to get volunteers who actually live in the neighborhood, which is nice because a lot of our volunteers don't actually live in the neighborhood.
Like they don't even communicate.
No, they don't anymore.
It's not.
So this is a place where you can slow right down and you can just be in the moment.
It's going to be different from the others that we've done so
Oh,
far.
completely different.
Nice change of pace, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that pocket was actually a pocket from a jeans.
Yeah, I
And
just
then
cut
you
it
just
out.
and you put that into it.
Isn't it lovely?
Wow. Did you do that? No. What's that?
I did the scarf.
Oh, you did the scarf. Yeah. that was
It's beautiful. Thank you.
What are those things?
So you want to go out and and have
Okay.
a look and
I'll just-
check it
yeah.
out?
Okay.
Meet Kay and
Do you want to? Okay.
again?
You want to hide that? That brassiere.
Oh, you want to see? This is hilarious.
People can come in and pay what you can donations for using the materials that are here, or they're able to have access to it when they don't have any money at all. And then we sell coffees and soups and vegan
Oh, you
food.
sell a few things. Okay.
And that's how we pay for the spaces, by donations, and then with the coffee that we sell.
I know, but you don't need more help in that department. I mean, come on. Don't be greedy.
The girls at the gym almost fell over.
Oh, this is a dress form for when you're sewing like a dress or something.
Yeah.
And
I really
you
want
try it on here,
Yeah.
see if it fits so that you don't have to put it on yourself. And this is so that you can make it bigger, wider, or taller.
Oh, it's like.
So that it's your size.
Look. It's like Madonna is like putting buttons inside her bra so it really sticks out.
Oh God, it's
Yeah,
a
Marilyn
shame.
Monroe used to do that as well. I think.
Yeah, well that's okay, you know, good on it, but you know, like I don't need that.
Just to know, Martin, is the lighting okay here for the camera?
Yes, it's okay.
Just see, okay? Just to be sure. Don't stop the camera, but. No,
They are really that bad.
No, but the cones were like something else. I was like, no.
I felt like a fembot. I felt like poo poo poo.
Oh, fembot, yeah, in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
We did that.
Hello, Austin.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, but
With the Elizabeth.
I just love
Elizabeth
it.
Hurley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was like, and he had the remote control. It was like making her do stuff.
Oh yeah.
She just exploded at the end, I think.
It's really funny.
Well, that's just it. It's like, this is something that's starting to pop up around Montreal. We were one of the first, but now there's 21 archives,
Really?
community art studios in
They're not all
Montreal.
called Milieu.
They're
though.
not all called Milieu, and they're not all a cooperative, and they're not all cafe, but they're community art studios.
Okay.
So they take different forms, and there's a website called archives.org.
I'm almost ready.
Okay.
Yes.
You have some Instagram.
I do have some things to grab.
And YouTube.
Hang on. Get that out of the way so nobody falls over anything.
adjustable boobies.
Adjustable boobies.
Right.
Yes, and all the.
Okay. I don't want to break it. Okay.
I've never actually used it.
Mine are adjusting the
See?
wrong way. Yes, that's
Better
me.
the boob job.
That's me. Oh, sorry.
Hit it again. Oh God.
You'll have
Lots
to
of
do it.
cuts.
You'll have to do it.
For a change, right? I always cut everything. Are you part of the managing of the page? Can you manage it? Okay.
Oh,
Hello.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
very much for talking to us.
Hopefully you can come by to make some art sometime.
Absolutely. Now I know better.